Hi, this is Howard, Teaserking. I just want to talk about this weekend line movements. I'm seeing quite a lot of line movements going on. I just want to let you guys know in on them. Penn State has moved from 10 to 11, 11 and a half. Action going there. Georgia Tech went from 8 to 10 and a half. Syracuse moved from 3.5 to 4.5. Missouri went down from 13 to 11 and a half. Kansas State went up to 17. Marshall moved 4 points, going from 28 to 32. There's a ton of action going there. Betting against Southern Miss, which I normally would do. Texas A&M went from 45 to 47 against UTEP, and that's also UTEP's quarterback's out. I saw the game, but I really it's hard to lay 50 points in a game, but just might happen there. TCU went down from 13 to 12. Arizona went down to they went to 16. Michigan State went from 6 down to 4.5 or 5. A lot of Michigan money going. Indiana went down from 9 to 8. UCLA went from 27 to 28. Notre Dame went down from 17 to 15. Nebraska went down to 7. Utah State moved from 22 to 24. Texas State moved up to 11. I think they were at 9. Oklahoma State's now the favorite. Texas Tech was laying 2.5. Oak State's now 1.5. I'll have to look at Texas Tech as a dog there. And that's what I got in college. Pros, I got my wish. Washington is now a 1-point favorite. Definitely love San Diego getting 7. I put them in one teaser. I've now added them to a second teaser. I'll do that. If I really love a game and I really see a strong play, I will put them in a second teaser. And I like Washington laying 1, but I love Washington getting 1, so I've added them to a teaser. And Baltimore's went down to 1.5. Indy's dropped to 2.5. New Orleans is still 6.5. Kansas City moved from 3 to 4. Not as much defined in the pros as you would in college, but I do. Baltimore went down to 1.5. I like that. And basically, now it doesn't mean anything. It tells you what's being bet, and the question is why all of a sudden, and you got to watch that at the end. Now tonight, USC Oregon moved from 4 to 5.5. Yet they're losing 21-14 at the half. So just because the line moves doesn't mean jump on it and you're going to make money. But you got to know the reason why. But in certain instances, like now, Oklahoma State's now the favorite. Now you get Texas Tech as a home dog. That's a totally different bet. Same thing with San Diego Chargers. They were laying 1. Now you get 1. I get San Diego and 7 is a huge difference from San Diego laying 1 and only getting 5. These teams know they're the underdogs and they know they're the favorites. So getting San Diego and 7 against a weak Washington team is great. I was hoping the line would have been 3. That would have been a lock. If it moves to 1.5, I might lock San Diego or 2. I don't know what's going on. I didn't see any injuries. The worst is Eddie Royal's got a toe, and he might not play, but nothing's wrong with Rivers or anybody else. So I really don't see any issues with taking San Diego. Now that spread could jump back, and this is what I tell you to shop lines and bet the games at different times. As soon as you see that, now it might end Sunday where San Diego's a 1 or 2 point favorite. But right now we got them +1, we got them +7. That's what we're looking for. So definitely it's a much stronger play getting the 7 points. So you've got to be active, watch the lines, and get the bet in. Don't wait till Sunday at noon. Now, I might add a game Sunday at noon if I get information that changes, somebody's hurt and doesn't play, somebody got hurt Saturday, that's why I like to wait near the end to make my picks. People ask me, when are you posting your picks? When are you posting your picks? Well, a lot of them I'm having probably Wednesday I have, but I want to see injuries, line movements, and something that happens. Why make it early? Now, the only time I will is I did play New Orleans early this week. They were laying 4.5, and then I saw them go to 5, and I immediately jumped on them because I liked them anyway. Now they're 6, 6.5, 7. So I've already got them in. I played a little bit more at 6, but I knew that line was moving. So that's what happened there. But get your bet in as soon as you see it. Jump on it. You don't have to wait till kickoff Sunday or Saturday. Anyway, and you can mix college and pros. I've done that today also in one of my picks. All right, I just want to let you know how the line movements. Good luck, be careful, and shop for the best line, but watch the movements. That's the money going. Not that everybody knows everything, and not that the line moves from 3 to 5, you lay the 5 and you win. It doesn't, I don't know that there is a percentage that wins, but it's just something to notice. But if you are looking to get a particular number, let's say a line moves from 10 to 8, like in Wisconsin moved from 9.5, 10 down to 8, 8.5. Now you're laying less than a field goal. So if you liked Wisconsin at 10, now you got them at 8, you got them under 3. Now that improves your odds that if they win by 3, you got a winner. So it's things like that that I look for, that especially in teasers, that makes a huge difference. Okay, guys, have a nice night, and good luck to you.